Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 11 and we are going to be presenting the time study of Popia carbonara.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Azlinda Hanubintin Rasmi. For introduction, this study used a process flowchart to show the question step of a process and the decision needed to make the process work. Other than that, this study also used a time study method for rating making Popia carbonara process. So we can standardize time for carry out an element of work at standard rating. By using this method, we observe and determine the amount of time required to form a unit of Popia carbonara making. Thus, the first step of Popia carbonara making is to reach for the Popia skin, peel the skin and put in on the table. The second step is to take a spoon, scoop ingredient and place on skin. Then the last step for the Popia carbonara process is roll skin and put aside. Finally, we calculate the capacity based on cycle time and bottleneck to determine how long it takes to produce 1 unit of Popia carbonara. Then we will divide the daily planned capacity in hours by the daily it takes to produce the Popia carbonara to arrive at each workstation. That's all from me. I will pass the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nofra Najha, AP18011. So today I would like to explain about the preparation video, making video, and cleanup video. Based on the process chart above, we can see that the activity that took part during the process of preparations. Firstly, in the preparation process, we took the carbonara from the stove and transferred them by pouring them into the bowl. Next, all the ingredients needed to make the Popia carbonara are taken to the workstations, which is 0.32 minutes. Before touching the raw materials, gloves will be put on to ensure that the cleanness is taken care of. This activity is another type of operation that took 0.58 minutes to be accomplished. Finally, by remove the Popia pack from the package to start making the Popia carbonara, an operation that took 0.17 minutes. Altogether, this process took 1 minute and 46 seconds to be accomplished to prepare for the making of 10 units of Popia carbonara. Next is the second video show that the making of Popia carbonara, which took 3 activities that involve operation only. With overall time taken of 40 minutes and 6 seconds, the first activity is to reach for Popia skins and peel the skin, which took 0.46 minutes. Next activity is to take a spoon, scoop ingredient and place them on the Popia skins. This activity took 0.24 minutes to accomplish. Finally, roll skin and put the finished products aside in the prepared container 0.76 minutes. At this stage, the most time taken is by doing the activities is rolling skin and put aside. And the last one is the cleanup video. For the third video, which is a cleanup process, the activity involved 5 parts which took 84 seconds. First, take off glove 0.13 minutes and put a utensil back to its place, which took 0.5 minutes. After that, the finished product that has been put into the container will be put away to be cooked. The distance from the workstation to the destination is 3 minutes, which took 0.2 minutes. And finally, the workstation are wipe clean operations for 0.43 minutes, and the most time taken is wiping the workstation clean. I think that's all for the process flow, and let's move on to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Aina Syamisti Mustafa. I will continue to my part is time study. Before I explain about the time study sheet, I will show how to get the value of performance rating. The times obtained from the time study is then leveled by apply of the sum of the rating of all the 4 factors. A 4-factor system of performance rating was developed at a Westinghouse, which is a skills, effort, condition, and consistency. The performance rating mainly selected the stopwatch reading from the data of the time study. In this case, to make a Popia carbonara, the skill rate at the C2, which is 0.03, is good. Other than that, we measure the condition of the worker. By doing the preparation, Popia carbonara is B, which is 0.04, is excellent. Next, the effort of this factor, we get 0.05, which is C1, is good. Finally, we measure the consistency for the worker. The value that we get is a 0.01, which is good. Okay, let's continue to the time study. Before we fill up the time study table, we fill the element of description. For this Popia carbonara, we get a 3 elements, which is number 1 is a reach for Popia skin, peel the skin and put on the table. Number 2 is take the spoon, scoop the ingredient, place on the skin. And number 3 is roll skin and put aside. We have to do the Popia carbonara in 10 cycle. And the average we get each of the element is number 1 is 27.7, and number 2 is 14.3, and number 3 is 45.5. And the normal time that we get, the total is the 98.76%. The standard time for this time study is 113.57%. Okay, as you can see from this slide, I'll list out the formula for each of the formula in the timetable.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Khalisa Afika binti S. Michael, and I'm going to be presenting how to calculate the capacity. In this section, the production capacity for 4 hours operation will establish based on cycle time, and bottlenecks will be resolved if available. The time for each video will be displayed in a table where one person is working at each workstation. In this table, there are no cleanups because the cleaning process is done at the end when everything is done. Here we can see the formula for the cycle time and the cycle time for all workstations. For prep workstation, the cycle time is 1377.47 seconds per batch. Meanwhile, making workstation is 194.54 seconds per unit, and the cleanup is 1130.57 per batch. Moving on, this is the table where we can calculate the capacity in unit based on cycle time. The capacity in unit for prep workstation is 104.5 or 100 units, while capacity in unit for making workstation is 74.02 or 74 units, while cleaning workstation, the capacity in unit is 127.4 or 130 units. Finally, after establishing the production capacity for 4 hours operations, the revenue per month of the operation, which is 26 days, is as shown. Sales value of 1 unit product is 1 ringgit. For daily production, which is 74 units, is 74 ringgit. Thus, monthly, 26 days, the revenue is 74 ringgit times 26 days equals to 1,924 ringgit monthly. In this calculation, there are no bottlenecks. However, workers may improve their working speed by training or by using a timer to set their pace to do certain activities. Thank you, that's all from me.
Hi, I'm Agileshwaran Nadishan. I'm going to present recommendation and conclusion. We can conclude that we learned about time study of making Popia carbonara with a number of cycles and 10 units. The purpose is to understand of most effective ways to improve for the next production job with the time study method. From the experiment, we can conclude that the capacity of operation and from capacity unit preparation is 100 units, making 74 units, and cleaning up 130 units. Flowchart shows that it is more accurate about the steps and tasks, flows of material and process of preparation, making and cleaning up. Recommendation time study by calculating the time needed for the process to be completed. By collecting all data, we have shortened of our time wisely. Thank you.
And that's all from us. Thank you.